What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. Where is this? What do you mean, where is this? Oh, I'm already back. Yo, Nitesh. What's up? What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another Premier League game week preview. Don't worry, it won't take long. Sorry I was late, but I was somewhere else. I was on Suraj's channel. Nathan, after the Everton game, Barca felt like cherry on the top. Uh, hello, Lavanya. Hello, Dhruv. Dhruv, it's been a while, buddy. How have you been? Not sharing any FC stories this time because you've not been playing, but yeah. Um, I'll just share it quickly on Twitter, guys. Do like and share the video, guys, before we get started. Don't worry, we won't take long. We'll take about an hour. Won't be too long. Tomorrow, anyway, we'll be there doing plenty of streams. Hold on a minute, guys. My computer's been acting up recently. Liked. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. My computer's been acting up. I'm gonna have to ask my guy to help me out here. What's going on? I'm not quite sure at the moment why that happens, but it keeps happening. Did you see the FA street? I check where did they mention your stadium. Where is it located? The FA street. Okay. Nothing, bro. Really busy with work. With a work project of mine is right around the corner. Oh, you're right, Nathan. When we said welcome to Manchester to Tevez. Fair enough. Okay. Hello, Siddharth. FA Cup. Okay, we'll start. We'll start straight away, guys. Give me a second. I'm just checking this tweet. Give me a second. FA Cup. Sorry, FA. I should say. I can't find it. Anyway, never mind. That's not. I don't want to waste anybody's time here. Hello, Shanks. Hello, Abhishek. Did you see the FS? I read that. Um, Palmer back for Chelsea. Is he? Is he back for Chelsea? Oh, good timing. Nathan now getting heebie-jeebies for the Arsenal game. I have a bad feeling we are going to get generationally cooked this weekend against Palace. God, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. Not FA Cup, the Twitter handle. I don't know. Crystal Palace just Sene be like yeah. Hello, Pratyay. Hello. I don't know why I can't find it. Football Association. Type in FA, they take you straight to the FA Cup handle. Hey, what is that Twitter handle? Yeah, why is it? Why am I finding it so difficult? Football writers, what's happening? This is annoying. I literally typed Football Association and I can't find it. If I type the FA, I can't find anything either. Okay, the FA. Let's see. Um, During thousands, a shared ambition. Proposed host sites, cities, and stadiums. Okay. Birmingham, Brighton Hove, Ashton Gate, Bristol, Ellen Road, Hill Dickinson, Chelsea FC Stadium. My God, they don't call it Stamford Bridge, is it? Subject to development, whatever that means. Emirates Stadium, Selhurst Park, Spurs, Wembley, Manchester Etihad Stadium, Trafford, Old Trafford, bro. Ah, okay. I guess. I don't even know what that means exactly, but fair enough. Isn't Trafford in Manchester? I don't really know how they separate everything in England, but fair enough. Cunha is out for the next game to concussion protocol, dude. Bro, nothing to talk about. I'm here to like your stream. Thank you very much. Isn't it cold in your area, or do you only have one season? We only have one season, Assad, and it's called hot. Cunha creates the space. Damn it. Well, yeah, but we're gonna need Mason Mount to drop in deep anyway, dude. So I'm not really worried about that in that case. Good night, Rinku. Good night. 3 tweets from the tweet. Yes, I checked it. I checked it. How was the mogging session, Nathan? It wasn't great. Warlords, yeah. Abhijit. Abhi. Nathan, the Lakers want to buy Weindak after witnessing his Jordan as dunk against PSV. Oh God. Hello, Jugal. Just a thought, Nathan. If Hendrik be loaned out to Man United, will I take him? Of course. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Está bien? ¿Y tú? Hello, David James. Trafford, Manchester's blue. Bro, I don't understand how that works, man. So fair enough. I don't care enough, and it is what it is. Yeah. You know what? You know what's really funny, Nitesh? Manchester used to not even be called Manchester. It used to be called Lancashire. Manchester would be in Lancashire, and over the years that also changed. So, however, England is dividing up their areas. Good for them. I would such Jugal. Next time you should leave it like Lala. Oh, I think he had a call here. His timings are. I mean, technically, he starts work now, so he's actually at work, I suppose. Early prediction to Palace United one sounds about right. Next time you win the derby, just say Trafford is red. All right, guys, we shall start. I will not waste anyone's time. It's going to be dinner time for most people, so let's get to it, shall we? Premier League. What's the opening match? I know we are playing on Sunday, so some of these games we'll able to go through quick. Fixtures. Brentford Burnley. Okay, guys. Brentford Burnley is the early match tomorrow. Man, that's sad. Yeah, tomorrow's first match is 8:30. Why do they sometimes even play at 5 o'clock and then sometimes they play at 8:30? These people are so confused. Come on, guys. Your thoughts? Burnley, Brentford, Keith Andrews doing really really well. Nathan, is your mic working fine? I hope so. I mean, it's saying the input's clear here, and I was on a stream just before this. No one said anything about the input either. So just go in and go out, Pratyay. Sometimes it's a YouTube issue. Saturday fixtures are not good. Yes, that's why we're doing Manchester City versus Leeds, dude. Otherwise, I have no watch-alongs to do on Saturday, really. Thunda Palmer's back against Arsenal. Yes, thank God. Bro, that VVD move seems deliberate the more I look at it. Yeah, Siddharth, even I was thinking about that, to be honest, with the still photo. That is true. He can't make Shashko and Hoyland work. Endrick, though, for sure, no. Says Rando. Hello, bro. Up the Chels. Yes, we will be talking about it, Harsha. But yes, up the Chels. We need a up the Chels today, man. Sorry, Rando, but we need it, dude. We need it. Otherwise, it's not safe for us. Come May. 22 people watching, guys. Do drop a like, please. Thank you for the support. Have you visited Old Trafford? No, Assad. But when I do, we will. There will be a video. So that will be. I want you guys to experience it too. Whoever's not gone. So it will be a raw, uncut video. There won't be any tunes. There won't be any color grading. There's just going to be the feel of Manchester. And when that day comes, I will take you guys along with me. That's a deal. That's a deal. इन्हें भाई यूनाइटेड एवरटन से जीत जाती तो मैं जो टॉक्सिक आदमी बनाऊंगा पर ये क्लब Oh, bro, I think we have to give it till January, Yoshikage. I don't think we have a choice, to be honest. 1-0 Brentford, 2-0 Burnley. Interesting. At Brentford's ground. Yoshikage saying Brentford, Jugal saying 2-1 Brentford. 1-0 Brentford, says Yoshikage. Palmer could be a liability. No, dude, I'm telling you, there's no way. He's too much of a creative outlet to be a liability, at least, dude. I don't know if he'll be effective or not, but he's too much of a creative live outlet. But the main thing, Lavanya, is he should be fully fit. Otherwise, he'll just get injured again, which will be a painful. Aryan is saying 2-1 Burnley, away win. Bitterness everywhere. It's a nice name. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Ayush is saying, bro, I want Sai TV doing a debate with you. Dream debate. It'll be idiocy versus knowledge. Bro, I'll tell you, Ayush, I'll be honest with you, man. Anything can be marketable nowadays if you maintain consistency. There's no way he would have been successful if people didn't want to watch him. Now, people will say they want to watch him crash out, but I mean, when you get sponsors and you get paid and you get everything with it, I mean, it's not really an exchange of anything, right? It's all a win-win. Please like and subscribe. Yes, please like and subscribe, guys. I'm so close to 3,000 subs. Please. 4-1 Brentford says Lavanya, man. I do rate Mark Andrews. I can't lie. I really, really rate Mark Andrews. Um, that would be nice. That would be nice. I can't lie. What is this going on here? Okay. Hello, defective. I also think the United owner by their own did this. They tried to bid for the Trafford City part, then Manchester, so that there would be no bid from one city, which happened in the 2028 Euros bid. I mean, our owners are terrible, Nitesh. I don't really have anything to add to that. Lavanya says, such an intelligent comment. I'll take this liability every day. Yeah, I mean, I would honestly take it too, dude. See, I meant they are doing pretty well. Yeah, no, no, we understand, Lavanya. The thing is, you got to take that chance. As long as he's fully fit, man. As long as he's fully fit. Palmer, if he's available, will be on the bench. Bro, Saeed was fighting with a woman outside OT after Everton lost. Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, man. You know one thing, right? One thing. I didn't hear the whole thing, but he's complaining about how people are coming here for a tour and people are just tourists. They're just here for a night out. Yeah, they're here for a fucking night out, dude. They paid hard earned money to get away from their regular life to go see the team they supported their whole life. And stop spitting when you talk, dude. Like, seriously, what is wrong with you? You spit everywhere when you talk. What is it with you? Seriously, just calm down, control yourself. You're a 30-year-old man. Behave like one. You can behave like a 30-year-old man and still be angry. Don't say people are coming out for a day out. Of course, people are coming out for a day out, dude. You think they want to spend 2 hours in a train, not get taxis, not be able to go home on time because there's a giant commotion of 80,000 people going there while they are there in one place, and the transport system gets overloaded. Of course, they're going there for a good time, dude. Of course. You think they're happy we lost? No, but do they have to scream into a camera for that? No, they don't have to. That's your job. It's not everybody else's job. Maresca needs to save us from noise pollution. All of us, dude. All of us. What's your expectations this season as per table number? Assad, I said seventh. I said seventh. If we are on the bottom half of the table, I want him gone. I will be very, very consistent with that saying. I want him gone after if we are on the bottom half of the table. No excuses. How much greed is ingrained in these type of creators that they want the club to fail. That United stand guys the same like. You know what, Ayush? I'll be fair to him, dude, because there's a lot of times when people were abusing Bruno and Luke Shaw, and Goldbridge used to defend him a lot. He defends people a lot at time, but even I think, bro, honestly, I think a lot of people are fed up, Ayush. I think the only difference is some of them have cameras pointed at them. Hello, Maxi. It's been a while, buddy. Hope you've done well. Hope you have been well, not done well, but yeah. How was your exams? Are your exams over? Are you still studying? I have a strange feeling that United will win whenever United are not favorites. United somehow take a win. Aryan, here's the funny thing. We have beaten all bogey teams this season. Can we continue? By the way, Nathan Fermin Lopez is injured too. Injured FC. Samoa Joe title win pay opinion. I think he cuts a good promo. I think he doesn't look like a statue demigod, so he's always going to be, you know, an interesting look for a world champion. I always loved him at TNA. Cuts a promo. I think he's pretty agile for a big man, like genuinely very, very agile for a big man. I think he has a good balance to take it forward if possible. To keep it steady the ship. proper, solid wrestler to lead the company by. And he's based. Let's be honest, he's done it at TNA, so he's not a stranger to it as well. Bro, sides, spits, sweats, and shouts. Irritating, honestly. I mean, I didn't like the only thing I didn't like about I didn't care about his screaming and all that, right? That's what he does. What I cared about is like some of these people are here for a day out. I'm like, of course they're here for a day out, fuck face. Of course they are out for a day. What do you think this is, dude? What do you think this is? Like genuinely, of course they're here for a day out. What that comment only to me is actually shocking. Some people are here for a day out. I'm like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Some people are here for a day out. Get a grip, man. Get a grip of yourself. Did you see Real Madrid is going for Gehi? I'm not surprised to be honest. This YouTube update is shit displaying the handle name. Yeah, Shanks. It's a little difficult to read too. I don't know what's it on about, but yeah. Yappers, I haven't seen you for a while. Don't sit in a sleeveless, dude. I'm feeling cold. Bro, it's 30 degrees, Yappers. I haven't seen you in a while though, but it's 30 degrees. If we finish below second sack, boom, bam. Absolutely. Hello to you, greatest Mysterio Dom Dom fan, Nathan. Goa doesn't have any seasons, just humid and hot weather. Yep. Araujo's playing victim card. Haven't been trained for 2 days, bro. Just leave, man. You should probably leave. Soma, why did you remove your statement, dude? It's okay. Nathan, I recently started watching and really loved your views about football. Thank you so much, Soma. Thank you so much. And I would really appreciate if you drop a like and you share it, even if it's to people who don't watch football. Even if they click, it kind of helps the algorithm. So thank you very much. I want Menu Nugati to play. I don't mind losing without playing them. Um, you know what, Aryan? I saw the Grimsby Town game and it gave me lots of trauma because that's who we played in the middle. And then Bruno came on and we scored our first goal and then we eventually took it to pens. But if that's what it takes for people to realize that Casemiro and Bruno, at least till whenever we can buy new players, is the way to go, I think that's what we should do now. I think they also should get chances for sure. If you're going to give Dogu a chance, give Heaven a chance, give Menu a chance, give Ugarte a chance. Otherwise, don't talk to me about it's difficult to say no to players and stuff. That Hoyland excuse as to why he sent him on loan, I don't accept at all. At all. Bro, off topic, who do you think will win men's war games? Any big surprise return on that night? My prediction: Team Brock will win, Jey Uso will betray Roman, and Jericho will return. That sounds like a. That's. I think Jericho they're going to save till January. Ayush, they're already there. They're already there, basically, isn't it? Like, what is it? Like in 2 months, less than 2 months' time, the Royal Rumble. I think they'll wait, man. They've already waited this long. Why won't they wait? I'm good from 12th December. I have my pre-boards. Mera gi khatam hai. Yeah, dude. Just study, man. Just study till then. Just study. What's it? A few more days, 2 weeks. Just get it over with there. By the way, just to remind you, tomorrow on SmackDown there'll be a surprise guy to replace Sheamus, face LA Knight. Probably you say his name and he appears. He's also then the Iron Survivor challenge apparently. That video side is one of my favorite United fans crash out. Yeah, dude. The thing is, he does that every week, so it kind of gets boring. But I hear you, man. If you enjoyed it, that's the point. Gaming with Killer. Don't retract your messages, buddy. I'll read it. Did you watch the pre-Crystal interview of Amorim? You know the answer of that is no. Gaming with Killer, but we have some comments that I did read earlier about how they play differently from Glasner, which I found interesting. And he kept using the words according to data, which is incredibly annoying. But yeah, Ryan is saying Real Madrid's defense men Didi Alvaro Raul Trent. Dude, the F is this. Yesterday, Crystal Palace lost. They did lose, yes. Fiorentina also lost yesterday. Even if Amorim doesn't play academy players on AFCON is on, I mean, he's a proper profile for a politician hypocrite. Lavanya, I've been saying that I've been saying don't listen to his interviews, but people are so positive. God bless them that they have to. I honestly don't think it's good for their health, but everyone keeps watching the interviews, so I don't know what to tell them. You saw that Grimsby game again? I will never do that again, buddy. I'll never do that again. To be fair to Amorim, Menu hasn't shown enough to get a place in the midfield. Even Mason Mount has shown. You're absolutely right, Yappers. But if everyone will feel happy or if Menu Ugarte play because they think Bruno and Casemiro are bad, then just play him again. See what happens. What else can you do, Yappers? That's the only thing you can do. What's the new news about João Gomes? If Wolves, do you think he's coming? If Wolves get relegated, he's leaving. Him and Strand Larsen will leave. They have relegation clauses. The question is Wolves willing to take that chance or take the money? It's completely up to them. Maxi, that 12 hardest things. If you're a science student, God bless you. Managing NEET and JEE. मुझे मत trauma मत या yes, I think Lavanya suffered with that a little bit. By the way, I'm Jeet. Why my name is showing gamer killing Jeet? Because YouTube has this weird update now where everybody's, I don't know, at for whatever reason comes on. Whatever they randomly pick an ad for you even if you're not a content creator. So I think they got that for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Nathan, are we finally on the road to WrestleMania? No, no. I wait till Jan always. Karthik is saying, hello, Nathan. Are we already done? No, we have just started. We have only done Brentford Burnley. We will continue though. Thing is, I don't watch Saeed's content that much, and when I see him, it's just funny to me. By the way, I'm an Arsenal fan. Got to know you from KV. Shout out to KV. Yeah, I mean, listen, it is funny bitterness, but like I said, everybody markets themselves differently, which is perfectly fine. That's how it should be. Screaming at fans saying some of these people are here just on a day out, they're okay with the loss. You don't know they're okay with the loss, dude. Just because they don't scream and spit like you don't know they're okay with the loss. That's nonsense. I think that's really unfair. And also, you're using your platform because you're social media now, right? You're Mr. Social Media, and using that platform to say things like that. I think it's incredibly unfair to be that person can't even defend themselves. So it is what it is, man. To be honest, listen to his press conference because of his catchy accent. Fair enough. ब्रदर क्या ही बताओ, पढ़ाई प्यार गेमिंग फुटबॉल एक साथ नहीं हो सकते मेरे से. Well, then this is the good news, dude. You can cancel out gaming until you get into a school. You can study when you need to study, and then pyar and football. Football. The good news for you is it's only 2 days a week. If you watch both weeks, I mean, if you watch Saturday, Sunday, otherwise you're good. I still don't think Amorim can be long-term project manager. Don't know if he can succeed in the short term also. Starting to look like that, Soma. I can't lie. Know the trauma. I know that 4 years of hell from 9 to 12. Ooh, that almost rhymed. Is Ugarte even alive? I mean, it's difficult to say if he even considers him to play football anymore. By the way, United is planning 11 player clear out, including Bruno Fernandes. Man, I don't want to. I don't want to crash out. Or it's too early to crash out today, dude. I'm not interested. Kudos to iShow Speed. What a video with Seamus, Tensei, and Orton. Yes, Tensei is the lead trainer there, isn't he now? Albert. Um, I mean, I am still chill, but BB and NSM are coming from the eighth. I hope we get a midfielder to survive. Me too. I think Jimmy Garner, Joao Gomez, Conor Gallagher, something like that. Did you watch Person of Interest? This sounds familiar. I think I did. I think I have, yeah. Who crashed out? Where say me? I'm going to crash out if I hear they are trying to still get rid of Bruno, dude. Negativity generally generates more views. Yeah, of course, but it's also how you portray the negativity, right? You can be negative in a very, very constructive way, even with passion, rather than, insult people. I'm not talking about the players. Some players, you get fed up of them, you insult them. But I'm talking about like he's just throwing strays at a random lady walking by, you know. Started watching WWE again because my heroes are back. Dolph's Rusev. Dolph is technically in TNA, dude. You can watch it if you have Tata Sky. Rusev now manifesting the return of my favorite lunatic French Dean Ambrose. He's not going to come, dude. He's very happy at TNA apparently. Can't comment on PR, but for me it was playing football first and Padai last. Amram, just don't cry like a baby on the sideline. My Crystal Palace are favorites. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we did Brentford Burnley. Next one is Man City Leeds. I'm not going to take too long here. Again, another Rose Derby. Manchester versus Lancashire. I mean, Lancashire versus Yorkshire, I should say. I think today is a good week to triple captain Haaland. I think Man City are going to win 3-0. They lost. They are going to have some fire. I think they've back-to-back lost, right? They lost the Premier League last week, didn't they? So I think they're going to have a lot to prove. A lot to prove. And I think they're going to I think they're going to make an example out of Leeds. Leeds were leading against Aston Villa. They ended up losing in the end, which is kind of heartbreaking considering how difficult the league is starting to get. But yes, Newcastle did beat Man City. Man City did lose in midweek. Will they lose three in a row? I don't know. They might not lose, but they need to win. They need to win. I'm gonna say 3-0 City. 3-0 City. What about you guys? Leeds versus Manchester City at Ellen Road. So as of now, who's getting the UEFA fifth place coefficient? I think England's still getting it, to be fair. As of now, at least. Crystal Palace are going to be a real test. Not feeling great, to be honest. I agree with you, Mustache. I think our bench has not showed the balls. F, that sounds bad. But if they get if they get a chance, they don't play as good as they should. Kobe and Xerxes. Yeah, I agree. When they get their chances, they aren't doing well. You can't deny that. 100%. One midfielder and one right wing back needed in the first place. Then we should get backup centre back and striker if possible. Manchester winning easy. Yes. 2-0 Leeds win, says Yoshikage sarcastically. I mean, hopefully, I should say. वर्किंग टू मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड को चाहिए फुल अटेंशन तो मुझे बाकी सब चीज़ें साइडलाइन करनी पड़ती है I mean, you could technically tell her to, we will, resume after your exams. At least right now, you have an excuse, to be fair. Acha, just to let you know, Nathan, for Indian viewers, Saturday night main event will be back on TV on 10 Sports live for 5:30 a.m. and repeat 6 p.m. Only just Saturday night main events. 5:30 a.m. to watch John Cena. We'll discuss that later. Yeah, F it's 0-0 draw. F them both. 2-0 City. Person of interest is what introduced me to Jonathan Nolan and later Christopher Nolan. Okay. Cunha, Sesko out. Same result is coming on Sunday. City 4-1. So Cena's final show WWE main will be cast on TV. That is good though. To be fair, that is good. City 2-0. 3-1 City. Nathan, are you from Goa? I am from Goa. Pratyay, I am from Goa. But yes, we have done City's game. We shall move on to the next one. Sunderland versus AFC Bournemouth. I think this is probably going to be the best game. I think this is going to be the best game tomorrow. To be fair, competitiveness wise, at least from a competition standpoint of view, I think Sunderland versus AFC Bournemouth. Let's see some stats here. I was going to directly give a prediction, but let's have a look, shall we? Don't worry, guys. We will be wrapping up at 9:30. I know you guys got to go do dinner and study and stuff, so we will not take too long. Head-to-head ratio is 1 win Sunderland, 2 wins Bournemouth, 1 draw. Four meetings. 4 meetings in the Premier League so far. Bournemouth 2015, Sunderland 2-0. 1-1 Sunderland Bournemouth 2016. 2-1 Sunderland November 2016. So 9 years to the day they beat Bournemouth. I mean, not to the day. It'll be almost 10 months actually when they face each other next. Sunderland hasn't beaten them in 9 years. Did I say 9 months? 9 years. 9 years, 1 month. Bournemouth beat them 2017 in the Premier League. And now they play each other 2026. Top goal scorers Wilson Isidore, 4 goals, no assists. Antoine Semenyo, 6 goals, 3 assists. 1 game less. Played less than Wilson Isidore, I should say. The table is at, I believe they're both top 10. Yes, they're both next to each other. So this is a massive 6-pointer in a way. Sunderland are currently up with a positive goal difference, +3. Bournemouth with a negative goal difference of -1. Interesting. Minus negative goal. They make fun of us all the time, but they've got a -1 goal difference. So Bournemouth, Sunderland, guys. Currently, Bournemouth have lost 2, drawn 2, and won 1. Sunderland have won 1-2, drawn 2, lost 1. They lost their last game in the last 5. They were also on an unbeaten run until recently. Is Bournemouth fading slowly, guys? Is Bournemouth fading slowly? Your thoughts? Is Bournemouth fading slowly? Controversial opinion, maybe not. Depends on who you ask, I guess. And it is at the Stadium of Light Stadium as well. Can Sunderland get their first win in 9 years in the Premier League against Bournemouth? This is going to be interesting. Just a suggestion. You can do that later, but Padai needs to be priority. 2-1 Sunderland, 2-2 tie, 2-2 Bournemouth. Ain't that impressive this season? Interesting. Ain't that impressive this season? They lost a lot of players, Pratyay. The fact that they're still in top 10 is actually quite impressive. But I hear you. Sunderland 3-2. Either my bro, I opened a shop, felt happy for him. Magar, I have another friend that just says, yeah, everyone is settled beyond the relegation zone. Interesting. Okay. Brother, you are right, but मेरे लिए मेरी बीवी भी important. Why say Box getting beaten by Derby at Pack defeated Derby, Death Rider split up. Let's see what happens there. Arun Gaming Bruno ko nikalo. It's not going to happen, Arun. For what? Why? Why? There are so many bigger problems than Bruno Fernandes. Sunderland 2-1. May the force be with you, Maxi. I am going to say, is it too early to predict the downfall of Bournemouth? They were 2-0 down against West Ham and they still came back and drew 2-2. So, yeah, I'm taking advice from AI is effed up for approaching women. Joao Gomez signed the contract, baby. 3-0 City, says Shanks. It's going to be a tight affair, yeah. I'll say 2-1 Sunderland. Finally another win in the Premier League. Hello, Rhythm. Another win in the Premier League. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Next up, Everton versus Newcastle, guys. Everton versus Newcastle. Thoughts. I'm going to say Newcastle beats Everton. Hill Dickinson Stadium. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm comfortable saying I think Newcastle is going to take that momentum. Although they did lose to Marseille, they were leading against Marseille and Marseille made a comeback. I'm still going to say, you know what? Actually, I'll think. Wait, hold on. Let me think about it. Let's not get too hasty. Let's see the head to head. Head to head is 14 wins for Everton, 9 wins for Newcastle, 5 draws. See, good. I didn't go too crazy there. Voltamada 4 goals, no assists, 9 games. Iliman Njai 4 goals, 1 assist, 12 games played. Everton won the last game at Newcastle. They are playing at the St James's Stadium. Sorry, wait, they're not playing at the St James's Stadium. They're playing at Hill Dickinson. Everton did go to St James Park last year and beat them. They held to a draw last season at Everton's home ground. Why am I drawing a blank? However, already Goodison Park. Yes. Another draw at St James Park. Another win for Everton. So you know what? Newcastle is due a win. Due a win against Everton, man. Everton might be a little bit of a bogey team for Newcastle. They are coming off of a loss. I'm glad I saw those head-to-heads before I went too crazy there. Bournemouth 2, Sunderland 2 says yes. Okay, got that. Agree with you. Bruno's not the only problem, but for now we need to sort out the midfield and sell Bruno, get the money. I hear you, Arun Gaming. Let's see what they do. I don't agree with what you're saying, but I hear you. That is the problem. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah, who knows what the plan is? Hopefully we get Jimmy Garner, Joao Gomez, or Conor Gallagher at least from January, and let's see how it works out. 2-2 draw, 2-2 draw, another draw. Newcastle wins as Mustache after a long time. Harvey Barnes to score again. I will never walk around. Newcastle 2-1 says Asad. Disappointed Chacha. I've been here. Kaisa ho bro? I'm good. Live hai kya? Yeah, I'm live, buddy. I'm live. With that, I conclude the officially both historic stadiums of English Premier League, Old Trafford and Anfield, have become a circus. Congratulations. Um, you know what? I'm going to actually say Everton win. I'm going to say 1-0. I'll back Everton. Why not? Why United का कोई loss आ सकते हैं क्या? Of course, dude. Of course, we can definitely lose. We can definitely lose tomorrow, dude. Come on, let's be honest. It's not looking good for us. It's not looking good for us at all at the moment. Why? I would say we could be in real trouble. Let's just leave it at that. Fixtures. Next up, guys, Tottenham Hotspur versus Fulham, London Derby, 1:30 in the morning. Definitely not doing that one. Tottenham Hotspur versus Fulham. Let's see where they are on the table. Shall we? Head to head, 14 wins for Tottenham, 4 wins for Fulham, 3 draws. Wow. And it's at home as well for Tottenham Hotspur. Richarlison, 5 goals, 2 assists, 12 games played. Jimenez is the top scorer with 2 goals, 1 assist. That is very bad for Fulham, to be fair. Very, very, very bad. Um, the table shows Tottenham Hotspur ninth, Fulham 14th right now. Fulham are 3 points away from the relegation zone. Leeds got to play Manchester City, so I don't think people have to worry about that. Um, Liverpool have to play West Ham. It's going to be interesting what the bottom of the table looks like this week. Any other stats? Any other useful stats? Spurs have scored 10 goals in the last 5 matches. Richarlison has the most shots on target per match, 1. Kudus has created most big chances for Tottenham Hotspur, 2. Fulham have scored 6 goals in the last 5. Raul Jimenez has the most shots on target, 1. And Samuel Chukwueze has created most big chances for Fulham, 3. Yeah, this is going to, I think Spurs should win this game. I mean, they were horrific last week. Uh, did lose their game midweek as well, but 5-3 to the reigning defending European champion. So you can give them a little bit of a pass for that for sure. But I think it's time they have to step up today. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Spurs. I think Spurs has to step up today. No choice. United are losing 2-1. You're probably right, Sixer. That's kind of my prediction as well. By the time they beat Crystal Palace yesterday, they had Chilwell. Okay, interesting. You can't say it's not looking good for us after losing one game. What about the games we won back to back? Arun Gaming, we won 3 games back to back, but we have been winless in the last 3, buddy. It's not looking good for us because Crystal Palace have been a bogey team for years. Form notwithstanding, Crystal Palace has been a bogey team for us. That's why it's not looking good. It didn't matter what our team was last year. They were good against us. So, and the years before that as well. So it's not looking good for us in the sense of we should have beaten Everton, and in another lifetime we wouldn't even be worried about Crystal Palace. But as you can see by the chat, lots of people are worried about the game. 2-1 Fulham, says Aryan. Like, subscribe, done. Thank you, bro. Goodbye. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Finally, chicken win, and the chicken man scores. He's on a tandoori run. Fernandes is one of 4 gifted attacking players. We have 0 reliable midfielders. I'd taken two decent kids for Fernandes. Decent mids for Fernandes. Yeah. Let's see what they do here. चैट अगर मैं आपको कभी गोवा में टैक्सी चलाता दिख जाऊं तो प्लीज मेरी ही टैक्सी में बैठ. Why Man City is fumbling again and again? I mean, listen, yeah, it's ebbs and flows. Their first team really wasn't playing midweek, to be fair to them. So, if you take into account Arsenal is playing Chelsea this week and they are behind, if Chelsea does something, Man City has a chance to catch up. So they took a little bit of a calculated risk. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off. I say United is winning 3-1. Okay. Spurs, anyone up for any more Spurs predictions? Premier League should be competitive. It should be competitive, dude. But right now, people are struggling. Trust me, bro. We are winning against Crystal Palace. And Arun Gaming, you are the only one who's currently predicting a win that confidently, and I will shout you out if we do win. Fair enough. Spurs home, different gravy. Manvit, I'm from Goa. There we go. So no more Spurs predictions. We'll move on to the next one. Aston Villa, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Guys, I'm not going to waste anybody's time here. 3-0 Villa. Let's move on to the next one. Nottingham Forest versus Brighton Hove Albion. Let's do Nottingham Forest, Brighton Hove Albion. Let's go. Head to head is, first of all, let's see the table. Where is Forest? Where is Brighton? Brighton is currently 6th. Forest are currently 16th. Just out of the relegation zone. They might be safe this week no matter what. But they might have a chance to create a bigger gap if they beat Brighton, which will allow other teams to catch up, because Spurs, United, Everton, Liverpool, we are all in touching range of 6th place at the moment. All, I would say, 5th, 6th place, we are all in touching range of. We are going to play the 5th seed team. If we somehow beat Crystal Palace, we will go ahead of them on points. There's a lot of competitive games going on today. 7th is playing 8th. 5th is playing 10th. 9th is playing 15th. The top half of the table is a little competitive now in terms of points. The head to head is 5 wins for Forest, 7 wins for Albion, 7 draws. Premier League was a nil-nil. It went to penalties in the FA Cup in March. Before that, they played February 1st, and Nottingham Forest won 7-0 against Brighton. 7-0. And before that, Brighton Hove Albion 2-2 draw. March 2024, Brighton Hove wins. November 25, 2023, Brighton Hove wins 3-2. So, as it stands as of now, it is pretty dead even the head to head. Gibbs White 3 goals, 1 assist. Danny Welbeck 7 goals. Both players have played 12 matches. Forest has scored 11 goals in the last five, have conceded the most penalties this season, and have won the previous two matches against Brighton Hove Albion. One by pens in the FA Cup and then the 7-0. Have scored 7 goals in the last five matches. That is not good. Yankuba Minte is the rank 3 in big chances created, 5, and has created the most big chances for Brighton and Hove Albion, 5. So Yankuba Mente and Danny Welbeck will be very important in this game. 7:35 kickoff, which is an interesting time. I'm not sure why so specific the time is. But that is the game. I think, you know what? I think Forest are going to pull off a draw, dude. I'm telling you, Deitch is looking really different under this team with better quality. He is. I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. Does Amorim Tactics 7 work against low block teams? How is he going to survive? I don't know, Abhiman. We're going to find out. I don't think Crystal Palace will necessarily play a low block against us, though. They have had a lot of opportunities to beat us as of late. So maybe they aren't that fearful of us. I'm going delusional max out. Is it not cold in Goa? Nathan going Salman card mode. Gohan, it's 30 degrees. That is not cold for anybody. 2-0, good evening. Yeah, I think it's going to be 3-0 to be fair. Yesterday, until the 70th minute, Crystal Palace didn't bring on Wharton and Kamada. Yeah, this is all part of the strategy of surviving in the Premier League longer, dude. They are currently 5th. They don't want to drop off the table as well, do they? Because, like I said, 6th is playing 10th, 7th is playing 8th. A lot of movement could happen. Liverpool are playing West Ham. We could all finish above Crystal Palace if Crystal Palace lose. So, they could go from 6th to maybe 11th possibly. So you got to be careful a little bit there. Even City did the same thing, right? They are really close to Arsenal and Chelsea, so they didn't want to take a chance. Jadon Sancho is the perfect example that you should never go. Can't read that, but yeah. Nottingham 3-2. Nottingham 3-2. Okay, 2-2 draw, Welbeck brace. Flex those biceps. I don't have any biceps, dude. I haven't worked out in ages, to be honest. Forest 3-1. Wow. Okay. Hey Nathan, man, what's up? I'm good, Devyansh. How are you? I'm good. It's been a while. Paul Plays is here. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I think the next 3 seasons, United will be 5th, 6th, 7th place in the table. For me, that's an improvement. I don't want to be 3, 9, 15, 11, these up and down places. I agree. If we can finish top 7, anywhere in the top 7 for the next 3 seasons, that will be proper stability. The question is, will we have the same manager to do those 3 years? शायद मैं फर्स्ट एग्जांपल बनूंगा जो नशे दे दूर रखे सॉरी कभी कामयाब नहीं हुआ. I watched last game. I think you would have played better if it was 11v11. Maybe it was a plan from the start. Teams are probably only scared of Bruno and Mbeumo, not of United as a whole. That's probably true. My mother asked me whether the plates were washed after dinner. I replied Liverpool. Nathan to Gomes, Wolves getting relegated. Sign the coin, big boy. Absolutely. Your beard has biceps. Nathan, if we don't win 6-0 against City after changing entire team, then that's a loss. I mean, you mean against Leeds, right? I would agree, Nitesh. You have to bounce back this week. यार कोई टीम को खुशी दे मुझे. So there is an esports tournament called PUBG Global, Nathan. It's called PMGC. We have a team called OG from India who's absolutely playing like scared cats while Pakistani team is playing well. Even though you don't know shit about esports, I still want to know your opinion on this. Well, I actually know things on esports, dude, because I play FC 2020. I'm 26, I suppose. I play FC. It's not a team-based sport, but I know things about esports. Listen, dude. Um, you know, shit happens. Shit happens. Sometimes it's not your day. Sometimes you bottle it. It is what it is. Some people are more hungry than you. They're more switched on than you. This is what happens, man. It's the name of the game. Beard biceps would be a nice name for your podcast. My prediction for our game 1-1, nothing less than 6 now. Waiting for your watch along against Palace. It'll be fun to see you rage. Did you hear the news? Virgil van Dijk signed for the LA Lakers. Yes, I actually did hear that news. Funny enough. After a horrible season image, if we won the last 3 games, we will have 24 points in second place. I know Paul plays. What can we do? Nikhil Kamath doing podcast with Elon Musk. Oh, God. Oh, God, help me. Ask my lawyer, Unc, will you defend me if I get caught doing shit? He said, just like Araujo. Oh, we'll move on to the next one. That was funny. West Ham versus Liverpool. West Ham United versus Liverpool. Listen, guys, listen. I know we are here to we'll dunk on Liverpool for a bit, but I'm just going to be very honest, okay? I'm going to be very honest, and I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Liverpool's got to play Sunderland midweek, okay? If by any chance, and I mean any chance, West Ham beat Liverpool, Slot should get sacked. Yeah. I think he should get sacked. Because, and I'm going to explain why. I pick Liverpool to win 2-0. If they can't beat a struggling West Ham, he should be sacked. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to break it down. We have been on Lala's channel. We have done all of that. We don't need to do that anymore. They don't beat West Ham, he should get sacked. Simple as that. No, anyone who names themselves facial is a law. Wait a second. What is your opinion on Barca right now? I think y'all will be fine, man. I don't think you'll have the best of starts, but y'all will be fine, yeah. It's only 12 games in. It's only 12 games in, guys. There's plenty of season left. There's plenty of time for everybody to bottle. Let's not get too crazy, dude. Let's just hold on a bit. You are 1 point behind Real Madrid. Real Madrid has blanked in the last 2 games, 2 draws. You all have lost 1 game in the last 5. You all are perfectly fine. Villarreal and Atletico Madrid are a little close to you. It is a little squeaky bum time. But everybody else, like what is it? Betis and Espanyol are 7 points behind fourth place. You all are fine, man. Just stay calm. Stay solid. Plenty of time. 1 point's nothing in this league, man. Nothing. Plenty of time. I mean, I know you're asking me about because of the Chelsea game, right? Because we did watch the Chelsea game. But listen, man, those kind of losses happen too. City lost. Newcastle lost after taking the lead. Liverpool lost after equalizing at 1-1. They still ate 3 goals after that. So there is, I mean, Spurs almost made a comeback and then ended up losing 5-3. Real Madrid were 4-1 up and they won 4-3. Like anything can happen in Europe, man. Just stay calm. There's plenty of season left. That's all I'll say. That handball was fine, but what was he arguing with the ref after that handball? What was there to argue? I want to know. He probably didn't understand that it was a handball. He probably someone was saying it was reflexes, so it wasn't intentional. So maybe that's what he felt. Yeah. West Ham do your job, says aimless. No, it's not that they had a chance in the gauntlet where they could have qualified for finals by getting top 7, but now they have bottled it and now they're playing group stage and still playing scared. They just had a bad tournament destroyer. It's as simple as that. Bowen hat trick. Liverpool are going to get spanked. Scared cats. Yeah, probably, man. Probably they are bottling under the pressure. It's possible. Not the first time you have seen it, right, destroyer? Liverpool 2-1. Did you hear Liverpool see Luis Enrique's long-term plan? Bro, he's killing it at Paris. I don't see why. 3-1, Bowen 3. Someone said Slot is just Ten Hag with one PL title. I mean, listen, man, he definitely gives interviews like him. I can't lie. No, it won't happen. Liverpool management won't do that. But considering Liverpool's form, says Manvit, won't West Ham try to take advantage? That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm saying that, Manvit. Like, it doesn't matter what form West Ham's on. They were winning 2-0 and Bournemouth pulled it back in the second half. You know why? Because they've been horrible for the last, what is it, 12 months and then another 4 months. They've been horrible for the last 16 months. They have survived relegation last season, and now they are in the relegation zone this season, 4 months into it. And they got the new manager, and he got him their first win, and then they were winning 2-0, and then they drew. They still have that mentality of being terrible in the last two seasons. It's not just going to go away. So Liverpool can take advantage of it. Is the question is, are they going to? The fixtures worse for Liverpool exactly because they should win it. It's going to weigh heavy. Exactly, Mustache, because next week in midweek they got Sunderland. I can't sit here and comfortably tell you they're going to beat Sunderland, but I can at least come here and say comfortably they are going to beat West Ham United. Barcelona fans, you all be fine, just will not win the UCL anytime soon. If Liverpool win with West Ham but lose next fight, then sack or not slot. So Soma, I'll tell you what I told. I told Lala and I told Ishan and I told many other people. I don't think you should sack him before January because it's not fair to give the new manager every 3 games to defend yourself. They're going to have a game every 3 days. I don't think it's fair to the new manager. Should he be sacked in the next five? He should, but it depends on when the next five is, right? Because the load is going to be normal again once it hits January. I don't think you should get a new manager before January because, believe it or not, he might continue the horrible momentum. So I don't think it's fair to the new manager. You could argue he should have been sacked 2 days ago. I mean, Ferran Torres will miss 10 big chances to score one. You know what, dude? As long as he scores it and it helps you win the game, that's fine. Why not just rotate Bruno with Cunha and mbeumo? Yeah, why not, Ayushman? It's a great point. And when if will we ever get an answer to that? We will not. At this point, I want Slot to check his family tree to see whether him and ETH are related or not. We both lose to London clubs. Don't you think the meme culture has brought more and more fans into football? Not completely into it, but at least they consume. Yes, I think so. I think so, Abhishek. I do think so. I think that is kind of the cool thing about social media, if you're on it, of course. But yes, I do agree. Because like even people who haven't watched like football, they've seen the memes, So that I find that quite funny. And then people like ask you, hey man, what does this mean? Like I don't understand. I don't watch football. So yeah, I would agree. If anyone understands finance, can they explain how the FAV managing 8.2 GDP this quarter? I also read it. I found that interesting, dude. Slot in says Sri Lanka Park. Devian just saying La Liga will be decided again at the last El Clasico and it would be in the Camp Nou. Home field advantage. Big up Tualumba. I've checked out of football for now. Tualumba, how have you been? How's it back? How does it feel being back home? And he came, he saw he scammed Shanks. Yeah. How does it feel being back home? And is Sophie okay, dude? I've been seeing her posts. I know she hasn't posted in a while. I read a post the other day. I should maybe ask if she's good or not. Like, I haven't kept in touch to be honest. I think I should. But I don't know. You might have been on the stream, so maybe you know. If you can give me any updates, I would appreciate it. I'm dead since Everton match, so you're just talking to a dead man. Okay, fair enough. Um, Ayush is saying you should focus on your club to actually qualify. Ayush, bad news for you, buddy. He's a Bayern Munich fan. He doesn't need to worry about qualifying, sadly. But yeah, I'm Undertaker. My team Bayern is sitting third. Yeah, I was just going to read that. Yeah. Bro, no joke or banter, but Araujo will be good centre back for United. Your system doesn't require that much on the ball quality from CB. Well, Ayush, that's what we think right now, right? But who knows if this manager is going to be there? Who knows what the next philosophy of the manager is? We might go back to a back two. So I don't really know, that way. Also, the reason I don't want Araujo is simply because he's a bit of a flight risk, dude. That's what I don't like about him. Eder Sarabia from Elche will be the next big Spanish manager. Remember it. Eder Sarabia. As a memer with almost 2K shite, I agree. Remember when Gerrard deliberately missed a pen or get manager sack? Could he join the way soon for Liverpool? I mean, he could, but it would only be as interim mustache. I think he has admitted he's not ready for it. Did you hear that Netflix got crashed because of Stranger Things premiere? No, I did not know that. Just play Bruno at 10 since Cunha is out and start Menu just like Xerxes. I think he could even play Bruno as false 10. We have done it and won games before because Bruno is even faster than Xerxes. And I think they are about the same height anyway, so they can't even use the height excuse. At least my club didn't lose to the biggest bottle in the history of football after acting like you are the best of all. Ooh, Ayush, relax. No fire needs it, bro. No, we don't need to be frustrated today. We've got don't make it worse for all our teams. We all got to play on the weekend. Everybody's fired up for the weekend today. I like it. Being home feels good and relaxing. Sophia's just taking a break from the whole streaming thing. Needs time to herself, but she will be back once she's ready. Oh, fair enough. I'll check in on her too. Check in on her too. It's been a while. Maybe she'll have enough like energy or bandwidth to come on just as a feature. Where that way she doesn't have to do any work. She just has to like come and have a chat. Let's do that. I'll ask her. Let's see if she's interested. Around the Christmas time, I'll be busy as you know, Twalumba. But as soon as Christmas is done, we're back. We're back in business. Thoda short temper hai Araujo. Yeah, I think so. I think this is the problem. 7-0, no point in getting Araujo for United. I mean, right now we don't know who our manager is going to be for the long term, so I think it's really troubling. Saying that with Maguire as your starting centre back is crazy. Bro, why? What has Maguire done to you, dude? He's been actually playing well. Maguire, come on, man. He's more fit than he's less fit than Maguire. Can we be real, please? If Maguire had pace, he would have been a really good centre back, genuinely. Still better than brainless Araujo. Yeah, man. I don't know. The Araujo thing is a bit of an issue. He was so promising here, but he's such a South American aggressive person for in football style. But yeah, man, I only like serial case series. How people like Stranger Things and all. I like noir. I like detective shows on Netflix. No, could be going that way very soon. As in, players try to get him sacked, and if all faith is gone, it would be unheard of. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, we've got two games left, guys. We got the London Derby. We've got Crystal Palace, Manchester United. Predictions for Crystal Palace, Manchester United, guys. Let's do a little head-to-head thing. I mean, we have lost. Let's see how many we have lost. Like a shout out to Arun Gaming. He says we could win this game. I like his confidence. 7 wins Palace, 16 wins United, 5 draws. I know that sounds like it's in our favor. Let's go down and see it, shall we? At Old Trafford, we lost in February 2-0 to Crystal Palace. At Selhurst Park, we drew. By the way, this will be at Selhurst Park as well. 0-0 we drew. Palace beat us 4-0 at Selhurst Park. Then they beat us 1-0 at Old Trafford. Then the last time we beat Palace was 2023. I think it was at the beginning of the season, 3-0. Yeah, we beat them in 2023. 2-1 and 3-0. That's the last time we beat them. So, and that too, I think that was at home, wasn't it? We beat them 3-1 at home. Yes. We beat both games were at home. We won the last two games at home, guys. So we haven't beaten Crystal Palace in a while. Matata 6 goals, no assists. Mbeumo 5 goals, 1 assist. Both played 12 matches. Crystal Palace have scored 8 goals in the last 5. Matata's most shots on target 1.6. Wharton's created most big chances 5. Manchester United have scored 10 goals in the last 5 matches. Haven't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches. Wonderful. Bruno Fernandes has created the most big chances for United 3. Oh, it's Bruno and Mbeumo versus Mateta and Wharton, isn't it? That's what it really is in the end of the day. No, we can say what we want. We can do the whole breakdown of everything, but that's what it is, isn't it? No Cunha at the game either. Haven't beaten Palace in in what almost coming to 3 years now away from home. So it's tough. No, regardless of manager Araujo's high wages, injury prone has Bozo moment in him. Uh, I'm more worried about the Bozo moment where he loses his temper. I don't know how people find time to watch series. I'm still stuck on Belach. Belach? I don't know how to say that properly, Shanks. Need to watch Attack on Titans. Done, done, done. I mean, that is true. I mean, some series are really short though, and they take 2 years to film. So that I suppose there is a difference too. Ayush bhai, as a Barca fan, plus Man U fan, why is everyone getting angry? Relax, guys. Relax. Don't get angry. Just calm down, everyone. We're all friends here. Congrats, your starting centre back is better than our fourth choice. Bravo. Okay, Ayush is coming with fire today. Very interesting. I don't think players want him gone or something. I think we are winning. Worst case, we are going to draw. We ain't losing this one, in my opinion. God, I hope you're right. 7. 1-0 Palace, 2-1 Palace. I'm afraid to say 3-1 Palace, says Siddharth. Oh, 3-1 Palace. Ay, ay, ay. Very worried. We don't even have a first choice centre back. Flick is confused. And by the way, Araujo gave up training too. Okay, Why are you guys fighting with each other? Y'all can have opinions without getting personal. Guys, relax. Relax. I had to go out for some work. No problem, Karthikeya. What are we discussing? We are currently discussing United Palace, and we only have the London Derby after this. We've got two games left. Um, Now arouse Forchos. I heard your dad. Okay, hold on. Relax, people. And Palace midfield. Nathan PK Insta post in Harvard Business comments was filled with, "Can you teach Arao how to defend?" And Kubasi. Bro, Kubasi is young, yeah. Lay off Kubasi, man. Come on. What is with the bans? Lavanya at right back center position, isn't Kubasi our first choice? Only to integrate other center backs is pushed out of position. Fair enough. We have seen that also done before. Karthikeya is saying 1-1, running through the games up to United Palace right now. Yes. 1-1 draw. My God. I think Karthikeya is the only one who's predicted a draw. Man, listen, I'll be honest, yeah. I could sit here, lie to you, and tell you I think we're going to win, but I am worried. Koina, bro, let's agree to disagree. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's agree to disagree. Um, don't worry, guys. Slaughterback is coming. I mean, we can hope. Um, I'm going to say 2-1 loss to United. I don't want. We haven't beaten them at home in over 2 years either. So I'm going to say 2-1 loss to United. Man, if we win, it'll be a big win, though. I have to admit, it'll be a big win. I'm not confident about Sunday at Sellers Park. Nikhil, I don't think most of us are, to be honest. Palace has a great backline as well. Pino and Sar are great as well. But I feel we are going to come and want to have a reaction. Also, we aren't going to be big favorites either. And United do good in the. I don't think. I honestly think if people were really betting, we're not favorites, dude. But just because we're Manchester United, people place us like as a slight favorite in betting for sure. But I don't think we are. I really don't. Palace will win 2-1. Yeah, that's also what I think. I think FC Barcelona should be charged with the POSCO Act for child labor. I don't know about that, dude. But I appreciate their pushing of the youth. You watch anime, Nathan? I haven't watched anything since Naruto, dude. It was too much of a time commitment, honestly. And because I started Naruto because my friend from Germany recommended it to me a long time ago, and we were really close. I ended up watching that. Then I watched Shippuden, and that was it. After that, I didn't. I don't see us winning. Best case is a draw. Yeah. We're not winning against Palace as Ayushman as well. Please like and subscribe. Yes. Yes. Let's be a bit chill before telling people to Yeah. Okay. Yes. Let's all be chill, guys. Anybody else wants to put the Palace United game predictions? Put it in. We are moving on to the final game. It's past the time, guys. I apologize. We went over a little bit taking your chats, which is absolutely fine for me. Hopefully, it's good with you. 15 wins Chelsea, 16 wins Arsenal, 11 draws. This is the ultimate head-to-head London derby. This is crazy. 42 games, 16 and 15 win split. Excellent. One win extra for Arsenal right now. Arsenal won 1-0 at March. They drew 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. They won 5-0 at Emirates in 2024 and they drew at Chelsea. So both Stamford Bridge games have been a draw and we are playing at Stamford Bridge. So that's very interesting fact there to remember. Chelsea has scored 11 goals in 5 games, haven't lost in 6 matches. Average 1.9 goals a match. Have scored 14 goals in the last 5 matches. I've kept the most clean sheets in the competition, 7 in 12 games played. Haven't lost to Chelsea in their last 8 meetings. Oh, the last 2 draws at Stamford Bridge are the only games they haven't won. That's incredible. They are playing at Stamford Bridge, guys. Top scorers are João Pedro, 4 goals, 3 assists, 12 games played. Eberechi Eze, 4 goals, 2 assists, 11 matches played. I believe he got 3 out of those 4 goals at Spurs, to be fair. So, before that, he was 1 goal, 2 assists in 10 games. Just being a little bit fair there, that 4 goals is a little bit deceiving. Little bit. Very good player, but just a bit. We are fighting about big clubs in UCL, not 15 players. Nobody's. I hear you, Rhythm. Fair enough. You can keep fighting if you want. Fair enough. I think Chelsea might surprise. Don't banter my club. What? For me, that game was the last straw for me. If we lose that game, then I flick out. Wow. Okay. Ayush has had enough, in other words. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's where he's coming from. Fair enough. Arsenal is cooking, says 2-1. Tight win. Okay. We like this. Why Uruguay players are like that? Means Suarez biting Chiellini, David Nunez, Navarro, like South American aggression. I think it's the way they've played football to begin with, Soma. I don't know about the biting in particular and the racism, don't forget. But I think they are like that. They are fiery, right? We have Martinez, we have Ugarte. They are like that naturally. I think the way they play, they let the game carry on as well. They don't stop it as much. So, I think that's how they are, to be fair. Arsenal easy even told you Chelsea were going to smash Barcelona as well, Nathan. You did say that. I thought Barcelona were going to win 2-0 to be fair, but I look like a fool, so fair enough. And Chelsea literally did, but Arsenal are too good. Will be close, but Arsenal edge it for me. Okay. I didn't say anything outrageous that Bundesliga merchant talked BS. Oh, okay. We're talking amongst each other again. Just for a shout out from Nathan, my bet is on United to win. Absolutely, Trivang Park. Shaunak. Oh God, Shaunak, you've changed your. Oh no, they do this thing, right? I forgot, Shaunak. Sorry, I keep saying Trilang Park, but that's for whatever reason they have. That's your at. But fair enough. It does say S on the picture, so maybe I should have guessed. But okay, yes, yes. Just for a shout out. Sure. Absolutely. Listen, man, if you really think they can win, there's nothing wrong with that. Sir, fart do salo ko. I don't care what's happening. Also, we can count out the Sanchez factor for Chelsea. We can never count that out, dude. I wish Julian was here. He knows it better than most people. Nah, Nida, I'm just joking. United is also my club. I keeping the chat alive. It's just banter, nothing personal. There, you heard it there, guys. Just banter. For the next 7 matches, United should win matches like 1-0 victory in all to December. I'll take it, Ayushman. I'll take it and I'll celebrate it. Chelsea pressing is just unbelievable. Chelsea was pressing like PSG. Fair enough. Still better than a league with unregistered player. Okay. Relax. People, relax. 150 unregistered players, really? Yikes. Siddhan Singh, no confidence getting destroyed 3-0. Okay. I believe Siddhant's talking about United. I said 2-1 loss, Siddhant, but fair enough. I'm going to say this. I think Arsenal are going to draw. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. The last two draws have happened at Stamford Bridge. This game is at Stamford Bridge. I think Chelsea stem the winning streak of Arsenal. I'm going to say 1-1. I have no idea why is Amorim starting Yoro, though he's having a tough time. Should have let Maz play right. I agree. Also, no idea why he's toppling mbeumo Ahmad on the right. Yeah, this is the thing, 7PS. This is what I don't get, to be honest with you. I don't get it. Unpopular opinion, but I think if Chelsea was then the UCL, Chelsea would have won it, not PSG. They look like a cup competition team, actually. Fair enough. Nathan, Chelsea 2-1. Let's go Estevao score if you can. I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. I think it's going to be a draw again. The last two draws have been at Stamford Bridge. They've won the other 6 games in the last 8. Palmer's back though. He will have something for exactly Siddhant. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I'm going to say 1-1, man. Nathan, tell me this is if every tell me this. If every through ball from a defender and midfielder ends up in a 1v1 with my keeper, am I too impatient to ask for a change no matter what the issue is? I would say I understand your frustration, Ayush, but if Flick has won you the league, Ayush, I'll look at it from a United perspective, right? Maybe you can understand it from here. I think when you win the league, I think it does buy some leeway. Now you might not agree with it, or you might not have the patience, or you maybe your patience has run out. But like Liverpool fans now, they want Slot to go, right? They were singing the song, they were doing the dance, they brought out the banners. It's not even January and they want them gone. A lot of them want them gone. I won't speak for everybody. A lot of them want them gone. A lot of them want him gone. Correct, correct. Proper English, Nathan. Uh, I can understand your frustration. I can understand your frustration. But I can also tell you from a team that's not won a league in a while, it's only 12 games in. Maybe people will recorrect and maybe you win another title under Hansi Flick. That being said, if you do start slipping away from Real Madrid, which 1 point is not a slip away, of course. I would say 6 to 7 points is starting to slip away because I think it becomes difficult to catch up with. Then I will, then I can really understand your frustration, right? Like I get it from a fan perspective anyway, but just it's 1 point behind, man. Just give him a little more time. That's what I would say. I don't watch it. I don't watch the whole game. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I do. But I would say just from a United fan perspective, if you can understand Ayush where I'm coming from, give it a little time, little more. I think he's prepping for Afcon maybe, but I mean take the wins now and figure out what happens when they're gone, or he just wants a wing back and doesn't see Ahmad a wing back, especially because of his. Honestly, I think he's just trying to luck out some of these wins. To be honest with you, 7p. He's trying everything to see what's going to work when people aren't there. Yeah, that's what I would say. Flick to United, let's go. I mean, listen, I don't know if our manager is going to make it to January, so let's see. Just need a leader in the back and some intensity, and it's back to form. Yeah, exactly. Out of context here, why is your channel not monetized yet? It will be monetized in 2026, Shanks. I just do not really have the time to do it right now. I just don't. Things keep coming. Can't lie. Nathan, I watched Marca's vlog. He's in Spain. Man sent by La Liga and bro loses luggage. Lavanya, you'd be surprised how many people lose luggage at even the. And here's the funny thing, you tend to lose luggage at the better airports. That's what I've realized from watching a lot of travel vloggers, a lot of people who I know have traveled. That's why a lot of people try to put all the important stuff in the hand luggage so it can go in the thing. That way, whatever you basically lose clothes. And granted, some people buy expensive clothes, so that's problem. But it's just clothes. All your important stuff's in the bag and it's with you. Unless you forget to take the bag out of your luggage compartment, then you're a moron. Then I can't help you with that. But put all your crap in the one that goes into the luggage container. Put all your important stuff in your bag. I like to think it's as simple as that. Of course, I don't travel to Spain, so what do I know? I think you are right. Nathan Flick did everything with win everything with Bayern, but he cannot be a long term manager. Looking at his intensity, same happened with Bayern. Of course, dude. I don't honestly think there is a long term manager left in the game. I think Pep is going to be the last one. The way everyone keeps just changing managers now over a period of time, I don't think that concept will exist in about 10 years. Soma. I don't think so. I think everyone's going to be remembered in 5 years spurts, and I think people like Ancelotti and Klopp and Guardiola and obviously the greatest of all time, Sir Alex, to do 26 in one club. That's what I'm basing it off longevity, right? We're talking about longevity. I think these are going to be mythical figures in the future because I don't think a lot of people are going to make it past 5 years. I think Pep, Klopp, all these people are going to be remembered for this kind of consistency, irrespective of trophies, right? Because you have to also be consistent to a certain level, you know. Same for Slot, give him a 5 year cut. ये क्या बात है पता है at for whom were you happy 2008 2000 oh yeah fair enough maybe you didn't support them at the time Rhythm, to be fair. Flick is good but he has a cap ceiling, but you can't blame him. He doesn't have that much of a budget compared to his rivals. Give him money, and if he doesn't perform then we can be more critical. Fair enough. Everyone has a different take on it. Fair enough. We were 10 points behind Real Madrid last November. Flick won us the league. I am flicking till he gets his signings or a fully fit team. Again, that is very fair, Nakul. That's very fair. I think Ayush makes a great point. He's allowed to be frustrated. I think you guys are allowed to be positive. I think it's fair. Help us reach 50 likes and possible. Please hype the stream. Hi, Blank Gamer. Yeah, guys, we're about to close up. It would be really cool if you could give us 50 likes. That's for sure. He's literally trying to buy wins, but do it in a way which worked. Flick won't do well at United. How is the man for United? Okay. We'll remember that one for you. We'll shout you out when that happens, Seven. You're a legend, brother. Loving the clubs in their worst time. Thank you, sir. Bye, Nathan. I'm also going to go, Abhiman. Thank you for joining. But yes, maybe I still am, but I'm doing okay. Fair enough. What did Fabrizio say about Joao Gomez and Manchester United? Basically, we might be in for him if they're worried about getting relegated. They might want to make extra money from him. They can use it in the championship. Arteta's long term. Arteta's long term, possibly, Rando. I'll be honest with you. If he doesn't win anything this season, somehow he doesn't, I think the gates are going to come crashing down, dude. I think so. But this is what I'm saying, right? But the difference between Pep, Ancelotti, Sir Alex Klopp is they also won stuff, right, Rando? He is long-term manager, and I believe what is he, the second longest serving manager behind Pep? I don't think this is going to be there in 10 years' time. To be honest, I think this is things we are going to remember when we get older. To be fair, Jord's here, roasty Jord. I assume that's Jord Gaming. You will never lock alone, but they've got no legs to walk. What would I not give to see just consistent top four finishes from United? Kartikeya, we had that. We sacked him. I know people say revisionism is grace is great. I mean, is not good, but that's true. We did sack a manager for doing that. Still, the only manager to do that, by the way. Back to back top four finishes since Sir Alex. How long till 2026, David James? 2026, we're doing more stuff. Let's just put it that way. I'm feeling bad about this season. Last year, Spurs won. This year, I think Spanish Brandon Rogers may win the Cup and League. Cup, I don't know, but the league's looking very likely. I can't lie. Did you see what Rob Sanchez said post Barca game? No, what did he say? Join Lala's chill stream, bro. I'm gonna go eat first, Mridul. I need to eat, man. I've been live since 7 o'clock already. I'm on Laporta and Deco out. Fair enough. Fair enough. You don't have to be manager out. Look at the situation with Amorim. Will Nathan take Ole back? No comments, dude. I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'll leave it at that. Take care, people. Take care, Mustache. I'm about to bounce as well. Is that it? I'm caught up with the chat. Excellent. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. United City Leeds game is the game I'm planning. Don't quote me on it, but if we're doing a watch along tomorrow, it will be City versus Leeds. There is absolutely nothing, and I am not staying up 1:30 to watch Spurs and Fulham play a game. No offense to anybody who wants to watch that game. I will not be doing that personally. Do you see Slot winning the league is because of competition from Arsenal? Do you think if Man City were chasing Liverpool for PL, Liverpool wouldn't have won? I don't want to take anything away from Razhatka. I don't think that is fair. What I will say is he reminds me of Ten Hag. When you get more options, it becomes difficult to make decisions. And Ten Hag suffered from the same problem. I know people will say, but he won a league, don't compare. But if you really think about it, think about the interviews, think about the way he plays people out of position, think about his stubbornness of not playing players, even though you're playing horribly. There's a lot of things they have in common with each other if you take away the trophies. Personally, that's my opinion. Don't get me wrong, Arteta should have won by now, but Arsenal weren't also in a great position. He has literally built them from bottom completely, all while his rivals were different level. I agree, Seven. I agree. Take you. See you on Sunday. Yes. If you guys don't want to join tomorrow, that's fine. If you can, though, even if you're not joining, do share the stream and like it, guys, before you bounce tomorrow. But yes. Good night. United. Yes. Ole at the wheel. Take care, mustache. Take a seven. Flick United. 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 Rhombus. Rhombus. Take care, guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow for the City Leeds game. Take care.